Hi, this is J-Hen with J-Hen Travel and Services, and I'm here to talk to you about the cruise port, Mahogany Bay. As you pull into Mahogany Bay, you just see all of the green vegetation and just makes it look like a nice place. It puts me in the mindset of Dominican Republic or some spots of the U.S. Virgin Islands like St. Thomas, St. Martin's, just with the vegetation that you see and the landscape that you see as the cruise ship is pulling in and pulling out of that port. One of the things to know about Mahogany Bay or Isla Roatan, Honduras, is that you can book your excursions through your cruise line, or you can go out and once you get off the cruise ship, as you walk through the little port area, there are places where you can find a taxi cab that can take you into town or different parts of the area, depending on the excursion you would like to do, whether it's being active in the water, whether it's going scuba diving, whether it's going snorkeling, whether it's going to swim with dolphins, whether it's just going relaxing on one of the beaches such as Maya Key, Little French Keys, or West Bay Beach, or if it's taking a boat ride or a boat tour, they have ATV rides, there's Monkey Park, there's just so many things that you can do. There's also shops there. As soon as you get off the cruise ship and walk about 100 feet, you'll find lots of duty-free shops where you can make purchases to take back to your family, friends, or if you just need to buy something for yourself. One of the cool things that I did notice is that you can also get your passport stamped right there in that cruise port area. You know, a lot of times I normally keep my passport on the ship. I don't take it off the boat. I know some people do, and some of my relatives that were with me, they had their passports on them, so there was a station where they could walk up and they were able to get their passport stamped. So that's really cool. If you're a person that's only been traveling via cruise and you're not getting any stamps in your passport book, that's something nice that you can get done right there in Mahogany Bay. Or it could be something fun for the kids to get done or to think about as you're visiting that area. Now, my family group, what we did is we found a tour operator once we got off the cruise ship, and the tour operator, he pretty much was just a taxi cab driver, and he just drove us to the places that we wanted to go, or he told us some places that were available for him to take us to, and then we made stops along the way. So our first stop, he took us to Monkey Park, which you can check out my other YouTube video on Monkey Park. He took us to the grocery store so we can get some snacks, because our ultimate goal was to head to the beach. And then he took us to Infinity Bay Spa, Beach and Resort. And there we just paid $10 to experience some of the amenities that are at that resort. There was an infinity pool, changing areas, bathroom, places to get food. There was a bar on site, as well as there were local tour operators on the beachfront. So as you chilled on the beach, you can actually book things like massages, hair braiding. You can go snorkeling, jet skiing. They could take you to go and swim with the dolphins. They could take you on boat tours. They could take you to another beach such as Little French Key if you wanted to go there and return you back to Infinity Bay. So there was also lots of seating on the beach and in the garden area of Infinity Bay. So I think it was a nice, relaxing area to be in. I would surely visit Mahogany Bay again just because you get a lot for your money. I paid $20 to go on a boat tour and snorkeling. This was after I got to Infinity Bay. And then we also got to go and see turtles. We got to see dolphins while we were on our way to go snorkeling because it included a tour. So it was, worth it. We paid $10 to get into Monkey Park, and we paid about $10 per person to get the taxi ride over to the different places. And the good thing is our driver stayed with us for the whole day. So even while we went off and went snorkeling, he stayed at Infinity Bay and he waited for us until our return. So it made us feel safe. It made us feel secure because we didn't have to keep switching drivers or switching tour operator companies for transportation, even though we switched tour operators to go snorkeling and sightseeing. Also, I did notice once we got out of the cruise port area, as we were taking our taxi ride, there were a lot of people. There was like just an entryway and exit way, and there were a lot of people that went out that way and that were walking, but I guess they must have been there before because they actually knew to go out, and it was almost like very forestry. There weren't any buildings. It was just lots of trees and a road. But once you went maybe about 50 to 100 feet up, there were a ton of people out there that were like, I guess, local tour operators. I mean, they had ATVs right there just lined up in the street. They had taxi cabs. So I guess if someone didn't want to get a taxi or didn't want to get their excursion right in the cruise port area, you can just walk right out and walk up down the street and there's people there. I mean, the guys, we stopped for a minute in our taxi. We had our driver to stop to see some of the activities that were there. And I mean, the young men were willing to follow behind our car because we had one person in the group that wanted to ride an ATV. And they were saying, well, we'll follow you guys in behind the van while he rides the ATV to wherever you're going. So if you're more on the risky, adventurous side, there are people out there. You just have to go and walk a little bit further. So I thank you for taking the time to watch this YouTube video. Again, hit the subscribe button below, hit the like button, and hopefully I was able to give you a little insight if you already have a cruise booked to Mahogany Bay or Isla Roatan. Thanks for watching. This is J-Hen with J-Hen Travel and Services.